Hi guys, DN Neo here, and this is going to hopefully be the first episode, or not episode, but first video of my Dream series. Now, I don't have a definite name for this series yet, but what I'm going to be doing in this video is explaining the rules, what the idea is, and kind of what you can expect from this series, whatever it may be called in the future. And yeah, I'll get back to you guys on that one. Anyway, so basically this is going to be a basically a live kind of video series, and what I mean by that is that it will be weekly and I will be recording them for weekly, and I will be competing in this series. Basically, it's going to be a sort of fantasy football-esque series where CPU versus CPU. And with all these characters, ladies and gentlemen, we will be picking our rosters. Yes, I will actually be competing against people, i.e. picking the teams. So, there's a lot to explain here, and I apologize if I mess any of it up. Let's hope I can get it right. So, it will be teams of 5. So, for example, let's say Goku was my first pick, and Gotenks, Goku Super Saiyan 3, and then let's just pick that, and then let's just pick that. Yep, cool. And then let's pick. There we go. Okay, so I've picked my 5, and this will be my 5 for the season. Now, for this first season, it's kind of a demo season to see how much interest there is, basically. And each week, I will be putting one of these people in my team against the other teams. There's going to be 4 teams for this season. So, you pick 5, and I'll talk more in the video of the actual draft, but basically there's going to be a draft. So I'll pick one person, then player 2 for now, shall we say, picks a person, then player 3 picks a person, and player 4 will pick a person, then I'll pick my second person. So it's going to work like that. Also, there's going to be a special thing where we're going to be picking champions, and basically that's how we're going to decide the order of the draft. So yeah, now, one thing to explain here, the DP points. Okay, the DP points, they are very important for this. So we cannot pick in the first draft. Okay, so the draft that kicks it all off, we cannot pick any character that is 8 and over DP. But I hear you ask, Neo, you're banning a load of cool characters. No, we are not banning them. A side note here, no giant characters because they can be quite derpy. And I'm gonna say no DLC characters. They haven't been out long, and we don't know how they act with certain things. So no DLC, just the original characters with the game. And yes, I will be including Goku Mini with that. So if anybody wanted Goku Mini and picked it in the draft, they could pick Goku Mini. So no one over or 8 and over. You can't pick that person. Now, in the weeks, it's going to be 10 weeks, then it's going to be semi-finals, then it's going to be finals. So the whole thing is going to be 13 weeks. But the week to weeks are going to be 10 weeks, okay? So, yeah, so you can't pick anyone over 8. But let's say that you win 3 matches, not back to back, but you just need 3 wins. With me putting 1 character in my roster of 5, and let's say I win week 1, week 4, and then week 8. Okay, I can then substitute 1 of my 5 for any character, but I can also get an 8 up DP character. And you don't have to, okay? But these tokens can be cashed in at any moment. Well, in between the rounds, we'll say. But, yeah, at any point in between the rounds. So, yeah, and you don't have to. We're not saying if you have a cash-in that you have to, this cash-in chip that allows you. And again, it doesn't have to be an 8DP. For some reason, you could want to cash in for Gohan Kid, and that would be perfectly fine. Side note here, we're not going to be using items or the capsules. The only capsules that will be used is the Brawly's ring. We are picking the character, the individual characters. So if I picked Piccolo fused with Kami, somebody else could pick Piccolo. That's right, no double ups, ladies and gentlemen. Also, side note, Future Trunks and Future Trunks Super Saiyan is classed as a super themed character, shall we say, because you must have at least 1 character that is not in the Super Arc timeline. Okay, so you must have at least 1 character that was not in Super. So, for example, you could pick Kid Trunks, and that would be your 1 pick, and then that's fine, absolutely fine. And you must keep that throughout the run, throughout the competition. So no giant characters, and you can't pick the same character 2 weeks in a row. So again, let me just pick that. So let's say I had picked Martian Vegeta for week 1, week 2, and Martian Vegeta was really doing well, okay? I cannot then pick him for week 3. I can then pick him for week 4 and week 5, but again, I cannot pick him for week 6. So twice in a row, no more than that. The other thing about this, ladies and gentlemen, is that when the semi-finals start, it's going to be 3 versus 3, and that will carry on until the final. Now, something else, and I really think this series is going to carry on, that will have, like, like the Super Bowl, right? It's going to happen yearly, or maybe more than yearly. We'll see. Who knows? But what's going to happen here is that if you win this first quote-unquote Super Bowl of Dragon Ball, what is going to happen is you will get 2 characters that you can lock down. Now, they cannot be 8+. These rules may change, but I just want to throw the feelers out there. Also, I'm going to be unlisting this video and throwing it to the people that have helped me make this series and want to join in to this series. If you have any questions, please ask them down below. If I have messed anything up, group, please let me know and I will make a pinned comment and make sure that I have redeemed, or not redeemed, but I make it good, and go back on stuff. I probably have. I hope I haven't. So yeah, guys, it is gonna be 4 teams. I'm actually gonna be competing in this one, which is amazing, rather than setting it all up and letting everyone else have the fun and me having no stake in it. I'm going to have a stake, ladies and gentlemen, and I will let you know that one of the people that I will be competing against, one of the quote-unquote coaches, will be our very own Wolf. That's right, the tech guru himself, the master of the storms. He will be competing. So, to quickly go over everything, just very, very quickly, or the main bullet points, how we are going to be deciding who gets the first pick. It will be through a mini tournament. We will be picking champions, and that will then go on to tell us who will be first, who will be second, third, and fourth, and then the draft, which I'll do a separate video for, and then the quote-unquote Super Bowl will begin. 10 weeks, then the semi-finals, then the finals. So all in all, it's going to be 13 weeks, not including these videos, but 13 weeks of you guys having us compete. Who is going to come up on top? Whose team are you going to like better? And who knows, some of you may even join us on this adventure. If you think you could be a coach like one of us, let us know in the comments down below. I don't know when that will be happening. Again, things may change in the future. I'm so hyped for this. This is quite honestly a dream series, something I have wanted to do for a long time, or something like this that I've wanted to do for such a long time. Thank you so much, guys. I'm gonna get the hell out of here, and welcome to my dream series.